Good Sunday evening, Facebook and YouTube. How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy, and guess what? I am back because we still talking NFL. We got the NFC Championship game that's going on, and it is at the half. And this one is a lot more exciting than the first one, the AFC Championship game. We're gonna talk about my thoughts on the first half of this Seahawks hosting the LA Rams with the winner getting the rights to face those New England Patriots in Super Bowl 60 at Santa Clara, California. But before we talk about that, and we're going to get back to this game in a few minutes, make sure you come in, comment, let me know where you're watching from. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Again, that is Kendrick Sports Hustle, as well as TFG Sports Media right here on YouTube. Make sure you like and follow them both on Facebook. If you haven't subscribed to the channels, make sure you do so. Doesn't cost you a dime. And also, you can follow me on Instagram at Kendrick1969, as well as TikTok at Kendrick Henderson51. Make sure you come in and comment. Let me know where you're watching from, because I like to know, are you warm and cozy tonight? Because it is cold, cold, cold in this United States, pretty much all over the country, except in Seattle. It doesn't look very cold to me. I know they said that the weather forecast for today was going to be around 45, 50 degrees, partly sunny. Looks pretty good right now. No, or Mother Nature is not raising any havoc in Seattle. Unlike what we saw in the second half of that Denver and New England game, it became a whiteout in that second game. But again, we're talking my first half thoughts on this Rams Seattle game, where the Seahawks are up at the half, 17-13. And it's going pretty much how I assumed it was going to go. I thought both offenses were going to be able to score some points. The Seahawks got the scoring started first with Kenneth Walker, the third, on that 2-yard touchdown run. After a 7-play, 81-yard drive, then the Rams would get a drive going, but would have to settle for a field goal, 45-yard field goal. That would make it 7-3. Seahawks in the first quarter. Then the Rams, Matthew Stafford would find running back Kyron Williams on a 9-yard touchdown pass in the second quarter. The Rams will go up 13-10. And then Darnold and Smith and Jigba, they would finally get their connection going. First started with Darnold with a 42-yard touchdown pass that would set up his 42-yard completion. And then he would set up Darnold to Smith and Jigba for 14 yards and a TD. And that will put the Seattle Seahawks up at that point, 17-13. They had traded some field goals in between all that. But here we are right now. As far as first half, pretty clean first half, not many penalties. Sam Darnold was 12 for 18, 209 yards, 1 touchdown. Doesn't seem like that oblique injury is bothering doesn't seem like it's bothering him. I did notice on one pass during the first quarter, he threw a pass, and I think it was completed. I can't remember who he threw it to. And then the cameras cut to a close-up of Sam Darnold, and he seemed to be grimacing. I don't know if that was the way he torqued his body, but he's dealing with that oblique. But again, it seemed to not bother him too much. Again, he was 12 for 18 in the first half, 209 yards, 1 touchdown. That touchdown to Jackson Smith and Jigba, who, by the way, is balling out. This guy, should Smith and Jigba be in the MVP conversation? He might. He should be. I mean, he's putting up some numbers in that first half. He got 7 receptions for 115 yards, 1 touchdown. Again, that big 42-yard completion that pass he caught from Darnold, again, to set up their last touchdown before the half. And here we are, Seattle up 17-13. I believe they came into this game as 3.5-point favorites, if I'm not mistaken. And it's going to be close, but I said it. I thought that they were going to put some points up, and I did. I still picked the Seahawks to win this thing 32-28. I think it's going to be kind of a back and forth situation. As far as the Rams, they're running the football pretty good. Kyron Williams and Blake Corum have been able to find some spaces to get some yards. I think they've run for like 75 yards in the first half. Matthew Stafford is decent. He's 8 for 15, 125 yards at 1 touchdown. That touchdown was to who was he? Kyron Williams is who he threw that touchdown to again, that 9-yard touchdown pass. So again, total yards, Seahawks 239 yards, total yards, Rams 191. Again, it's not been a very sloppy game. No penalties. Both teams have been pretty good in the red zone. So again, these teams are very familiar with one another. The NFC West division foes, the last time they played, it went to overtime. 38-37. Seahawks were able to pull it out. Will we have another one on our hands? I don't know, but we do know the record is Seahawks at home versus the Rams. Their record is 17-8 versus the Rams. So this second half is going to be interesting. The key to it is what team. It's all about mistakes a lot of times, especially when it's a close game. What team doesn't make the biggest mistake is normally the team that's going to win. Don't turn the ball over. Don't have any penalties at inopportune times. That's all part of the game. So these teams are going to probably play even in the second half. So it's going to be about who doesn't make the most mistakes at the wrong time. And again, I got the Seahawks winning this thing 32-28. So I guess my Super Bowl matchup would be the Seahawks versus the Patriots. That would be, again, Seahawks ain't won this thing yet. You still got 30 more minutes of football to play. But that would be a rematch of the 2014 Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. And that is the one where the Seahawks could have had 2 Super Bowls if they would have ran Marshawn Lynch inside the 5 instead of trying to throw a ball and be cute, and it got picked off. So will we have a rematch of the Seahawks and Patriots in California? Well, in these next 30 minutes, we shall see if that rematch happens. So again, it's been a pretty good, entertaining first half. Unlike the AFC Championship game, it was somewhat of a yawner. But again, the weather elements came into play. That second half, the Patriots were able to hold on to get that victory in Denver, 13-10. Denver's probably, Sean Payton now is probably talking about, what if? I should have probably took those 3 points rather than going on that 4th and 1 and not getting it. That may have been the big difference maker, and he could have pushed that game to overtime. But again, that we don't know. That's just assuming that. So again, the Patriots got the big win. They're looking to win their 7th Lombardi Trophy, which would put them on the top of the mountain of the teams with the most Super Bowl trophies if they can get it done. So they just wait to see who is it going to be. Will it be the 5th seed Rams or the 1 seed Seahawks? 30 minutes will tell. So again, I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Again, that was just my first half thoughts, reaction to what I saw between these Rams and Seahawks. I would give my own reaction to whomever win this game after this thing is done. And hopefully we have another entertaining second half, I should say. Will it be overtime? We shall see. So again, I'm Kendrick, the sports guy. You've been checking me out. If you watch this later, make sure you like, comment, let me know what you thought about the first half and all that good stuff. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channels. Those channels are TFG Sports Media as well as Kendrick Sports Hustle. And you can like and follow them both on Facebook as well. You can follow me on Instagram at Kendrick1969. And you can also follow me on TikTok at Kendrick Henderson51. So again, get ready for the second half. Hope you enjoy it. Stay warm in this cold weather. And we'll see you on the flip side. I'm Kendrick, the sports guy. I am out. Peace.